It's October 19, 2018. Welcome to Oblivion 9. It's about 12:45 in the morning. The sky is freaking orange again. This is like southeast. I'm not sure because the camera can't pick it up in this damn phone. But I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's move to a different window. All right. See, the freaking skies. This side is like red. This isn't like on the east, like northeast. Right here, see? It's super freaking orange. That's why it's glowing. And this side is darker, dark red. That one's like more like red and orange. And I don't know, the moon is gone. They spray the sky so much so you can't basically see the objects that are up there. So getting back to what I was saying about those the mirror from the reflectors, you know, like the fake sun that was mounted from the ISS. Basically the whole thing is a hoax. It's fake, so don't believe what you see. But it is real that we have International Space Station. It's just nobody's there. So anyway, both of the devices that was mounted on there basically malfunctioned and broke off. Something that you don't really hear in the on the news that you are hoping to hear because you're paying for it, taxes plus your cable TV. So anyway, this object right now is behind this tree, and it's trying to basically go up. It usually disappears before the sunrise takes over, and then after that the switch from the reflector takes over because the sun goes down due to the earth being tilted. So getting back to what I was saying, so this thing basically, it's what happened like a few days ago, that people from around the globe that was videotaping the moon saw that they were thinking like the asteroid basically slammed into the moon and the whole thing got cut off. And also the project, this program from the military that they initiated same time. It's called Project Hercules. You search like a keyword, it gives you control for the whole social media sites, or you can send an email to like, hey, remove this now. This is from the president. And also, people saw basically two giant spacecraft near the moon. They were not speeding up, they were cruising near the moon. So people were thinking like, is that the same thing, Hold on. I saw like a car just pass by, slowing down, looking at me maybe. Okay, so anyway, that's why all the observers, the sun observer station and a bunch of other satellites that we sent out in space, supposedly all been cut off. That means they're all are offline. So now, since due to the malfunction and hitting the moon, the mirrors, now guess what? China is sending a freaking moon, well, a fake one, up there. Actually, Russians had one too. This is what we called it, a sun dog. It's not really a sun dog, it's just the Russians. They built one, but it wasn't a round shaped device. It's more like a triangle shaped device, like a diamond shape. So the US, they built theirs. It's like more similar to a round shape, but it's not round. It's like more uh, like a different shape. And now this fake moon simulator, they basically hack the US and get the information from there. And now, what they're trying to do, they're sending up a moon, a fake simulator moon, so that they can light up some city, they said, helping like 1.2 million or probably more. See, this whole thing, the whole thing is a joke, man. This is why Trump is sending all those ships in South China Sea, because from that one of the contractor that his laptop basically was on, and all those weapon systems, and part of it was the simulator database was on that computer too. So the Chinese got all this information, so they're sending that fake moon simulator that's coming out very soon. Same thing with Trump, Space Force. You know, Space Force, we have that a long time ago. Just like Trump said, oh, we're gonna create this new department, Space Force, and the following day he said like we have to do it like now, like very soon, because there's something coming. This Nibiru system that people are talking about is not basically a planet. It's like a Death Star. This is why the observer, they shut it down, because one of the NASA employees that was working there, he started leaking information, and a lot of people get that data from an email that belonged to, I'm not gonna say the name because he's a military guy. So after that, one of them basically uploaded it online, and that observer was shut down, and some of the information got leaked, and some of them is on YouTube. But with this project, Hercules, all of it was removed. I mean, there's some in there, so you just have to puzzle all the pieces. I'm opening up a new channel. It's called the Intelligence Department channel. It's more detailed in there. You'll see some videos this way. You don't have to look at the same orange sky here on this video. This is a different channel for it, but we're talking about it right now. So Space Force is done. The moon explosion, basically, it wasn't an asteroid or this giant ships cruising by, they bombed the moon. No. And then this Nibiru thing, they're putting more lights up there, and a lot of countries will follow, because Russia has one. China will be coming up with that fake moon. They'll have their sun too. And also the US, we have multiple already. I think we have 3. And 2 of them went down. That's why the Chinese want to launch this thing right away. And also this fake sun simulator, it's closer to Earth. So it's not 53 million miles away, just like the regular sun that we see. This is why it's white. It's not yellow, the golden yellow, that you remember when you were a kid back in the 70s, the 80s, 60s. This shit just started late, I think late November of 2017, and all shit goes down. This is why in late November of 2017 or early, before the November 15, our weather was really crazy, and they call this the vortex, the winter vortex. It wasn't the winter vortex. The sun never goes up anymore because the earth is tilted. And if it's tilted, that means it's not getting more sun, because the sun, it only goes up, for certain hours, like 8 o'clock, and then, or maybe 7 before the switch happened, and then it goes down. And then the fake simulator, because that's basically when it first came out, they didn't know if it's gonna work. That's the point. They didn't know if it's gonna work, and they didn't know if if they power up, what's gonna happen, if it's gonna explode or what. But eventually, this is why we had a late spring also. But I think after April, May, I think around May, they started like cranking that thing up all the way to like, a full service, like 100% power. And I guess it worked. It brightened the sky more. But wherever the sun is, wherever this simulator is, the fake white sun, they spray it this way, you don't see it. And plus, these objects are following where the sun is. And so it's making the whole planet, turn orange, like right now, or red. And this planet is, there's a bunch of them, but they're more like a Death Star ships, because it comes with bunch of spaceships.